Hello everybody, welcome to Dallas. My name is Chris Williams from Cyclone, Fanatic.com. This is Randy Peterson, of course, from the Des Moines Register. Here to recap day one of the Big 12 Media Days at the Omni Hotel. And Randy, similar to last year, I think that really the teams and the coaches weren't the ones making the news. It was the conference commissioner, Bob Bowlesby, where I wrote that he kind of took the NCAA back behind the woodshed again today. He spoke about cheating. There was a lot of talk about, succession potentially if things don't go the right way for the Big Five. Just really a lot of bold statements from the commissioner today.
It's open field on cheating.
Yeah.
I mean, he said basically because the NCAA has no legislation process right now, that go ahead. I mean, he didn't say endorse cheating. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But he said cheating is prevalent in college athletics, and that it's going to continue to be prevalent in college athletics until the NCAA gets a grasp on it, until they get their enforcement division squared away. People are going to do it. It's not only some colleges. He made it clear that it wasn't everybody. Obviously, It's not only some colleges. It's street agents pushing kids from one high school to a college. It's things like that, and it's open field. I mean, it's incredible right now what's going on in college athletics, and it's even more so when Bob got on the podium today and said cheating is prevalent in college athletics. I mean, we knew that, but my gosh,
you don't hear anybody in his situation say that.
Yeah, I mean, he said that right after the fact. He said he started out by saying that Olympic sports are going to be cut at a lot of schools, including Iowa State. Most likely have to cut Olympic sports. Then he went from that, oh my gosh, statement to there's cheating in college athletics.
Have you ever heard, throughout your career though, have you ever heard a commissioner or anybody in that sort to say anything about cheating? I mean, you off the record and stuff, but to say it with that many cameras and microphones in his face, it was really fascinating.
I mean, we could have heard it out here in the lobby when we all gathered around Bob, but he said it right there in front of the podium. There were TV networks who were videoing what he said. So yeah, I mean, Bob took a stance, and that's Bob Bowlesby. When he was at Northern Iowa, when he was at the University of Iowa, when he was at Stanford, that's his deal. Bob Bowlesby is very outspoken when it comes to athletics, college athletics. He's very passionate. Amateur athletics, I would say, because he's been on the United States Olympic Committee. Comes to amateur athletics, Bob is very passionate. It
was a fascinating day for sure, and one other conclusion, and then we'll move on to a team we wanted to talk about. But with the talk of the Olympic sports and the fact that he said change is coming, I think if you're an Iowa State fan and you're holding out for baseball to be brought back, this was not a good announcement.
Holding out for baseball, they're going to be back when they could be cutting wrestling, or they could be cutting golf or
track,
any other men's sports. Title IX was the elephant in the room today, so to speak. Bob said it in the hallway today in the lobby this afternoon when we were talking to him that the men's Olympic sports would be cut before the women's Olympic sports because of Title IX.
It's not going anywhere. I noticed in your recent column that was released online on Sunday, so you picked Iowa State to go 6-6. So we share the opinion of you had Iowa State beating.
And I wasn't under the influence of too much Diet Coke.
No, you were not. You were not. But I share the opinion. You have them beating Oklahoma State. I don't know if I'm going to pick Iowa State to beat Oklahoma State, but I think we share the opinion, and that's a program that's going to be down. Though. They lose 28 seniors, 7 of those on the defensive side of the football, with really an unproven quarterback too. I think some people thought that was bold, but after today, I think Oklahoma State could be in for a 6-6, 7-5 year.
If that.
Yeah.
No, I do as well. They open up against a very tough opponent.
They open up against Florida State. Absolutely.
I think Iowa State can win that game. It's in Stillwater. I think Iowa State can win that game. That just happens to be that game that 2011 was it 2011, 2010,
2011.
Yeah, 2011 in Ames. We all know what happened there. I think Iowa State can win in Stillwater, and like you said, the defense isn't very good at Oklahoma State, and Iowa State's offense is a strength. So Yeah, can Iowa State go 6-6? I really think so. People forget that they lost so many close games last year. I think they can do that. I really do.
And I'm the Cyclone Fanatic guy. Look who's drinking the Kool-Aid here, everybody. All right, we got to go. Iowa State takes the stand second, I believe, on Tuesday morning. And check out both websites, and we'll have recap. We'll have a video recap for you, and of course, a bunch of great content from here in Dallas. Thanks for watching, everybody.